Let's move real fast through America's past.
With heroes of old, who were truly so bold?
The English came in 1607.
It was not their idea of a typical heaven.
Hey,
boys. They learned independence from one John Smith.
In the house the Burgesses settled any tips.
The Pilgrims followed soon after that.
And in 1620 wrote the Mayflower Compact.
The rule of law was a major tool. No kings for them. They wanted self-rule. Then in 1754, the French and British went to war.
All alone, the British could not stand, so the colonists had to lend a hand.
The war was costly for the king, so he taxed his darlings.
The colonists did not want to pay, so they dumped his tea into Boston's Bay. After the midnight ride of Paul Revere, Americans knew troubled times were near.
Yay!
Lexington and Concord marked the spot.
I wonder who fired that very first shot. Give me liberty or give me death, Patrick Henry said with all his breath.
Thomas Paine wrote Common Sense.
And Jefferson declared our independence.
That was July 4th, 1776. They put King George into a fix.
The Treaty of Paris ended the war.
And in 1783, America was born.
The Articles of Confederation were not so great.
So the delegates started with a brand new slate.
We needed new laws and strong leadership.
So Madison and Hamilton made the trip. After much debate from behind closed doors,
The Constitution became our government's core.
The convention was in 1787. Ben Franklin said, "Sign it, boys, or you ain't getting heaven."
ratified in 1791.
The Bill of Rights had just begun.
With amendments numbered 1 through 10, protected the rights of Americans.
Washington was the father of our great nation. He said farewell and to maintain isolation.
The cabinet split between Hamilton and Jefferson.
Between Federalist and Democratic Republican.
Louisiana was purchased in 1803.
Jefferson doubled the U.S. territory.
Monroe had a doctrine that forced Europe away and said we'd use force if they wanted to stay. Jackson praised the common man and claimed Native American lands. He was a hero in the War of 1812.
Spoiled friends left when the banks all failed.
Here comes the Industrial Revolution. We grew more cotton with Whitney's invention.
Immigrants and farmers became more urban. Thanks to trains and canals and Robert Fulton.
America now started pulling away.
Their cultures became more distinct each day.
The three regions, north,
South
And West,
each wanted their region to get the best.
Calhoun argued for nullification.
Webster spoke for union, not secession.
then came Clay to settle the dispute. His compromise settled many hot feuds.
Now it's time for the Mexican War.
They did him like Texans coming in their back door.
Get out of here, you stinking kid.
When all of it was said and done, America stretched clear to Oregon.
Gold was discovered in 48. Thousands came to get their take.
Please. Wagon trail stretched from sea to sea in search of a manifest destiny. Then came Lincoln, a tall and slender man, the 16th president of our great land.
1 month after he was elected, South Carolina left.
And the Union dissected.
The Civil War ended in 1865.
620,000 gave their lives.
What we gained from this catastrophe was 3 amendments and the end of slavery.
The story continues and remains untold.
So let's smash the tax and let the story unfold.
In part 2 of United States history.
Women finally get the democracy.